Hello, viewers. It's me, Pikachu Hutch. Today, I'm going to be ranking NBA teams. Now, here are the rule. Now, here are the. Now, here are the rules to this tier list. Only teams from the 2021 to 22 season can only participate. Don't worry, it's still teams. Also, defunct teams or relocated teams such as the Washington Bullets, the Seattle Supersonics. Can do it. And yes, the New Orleans Pelicans and the Charlotte Hornets can still be counted. Anyways, let's start off with amazing. And where could I start off with my favorite Bay Area team? The Golden State Warriors. I think the Golden State Warriors did a great job. Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, everything. So that's it. Next up is the Milwaukee Bucks. Good God, where to start with that f***ed up logo, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and everything. They have fallen from grace. They might have won last season, but this season, they are just miserable. Up next is the Boston Celtics. Yes, I'm quoting up the Bucks' rivals. The Celtics may have went to the finals, but they're never going to find Larry Bird. But for now, thank God Jason Tatum's part of it, because who would even think of getting Kevin Garnett back would be a good idea. Maybe Tim Duncan. Okay, next up is a team that has literally lost many games. Half of them. The New York Knicks. Where should this... What did they go wrong? I don't barely recognize the players anymore. And back then, Carmelo Anthony was one of the players. And I don't think that would happen anymore. And next up is the New Orleans Pelicans. Why in the name of God would I keep a team in New Orleans? This is literally the NBA version of the Baltimore Ravens, except Lamar Jackson is barely playing and trying to help his team get into the playoffs. And that is what Zion Williamson is. I'm sorry to you Pelicans fans, but how about you guys relocate to San Jose and then I'll care about you. Next up is the Atlanta Hawks. Let's quote on the past first. They have killed off the Atlanta Thrashers thanks to the same company that owns them and the Thrashers. The Thrashers are now the Winnipeg Jets. And thank God for that, because without the Winnipeg Jets, the NHL wouldn't be the same. Now on to the present. Why in the name of God did Trae Young even participate as an NBA player? If Trae Young sees this, the next time you play another game and make everyone frustrated, please retire. You are more worse than Bill Laimbeer. Yes, I'm quoting Bill Laimbeer because all he does is wanting to injure other players. I'm surprised he didn't went to jail yet, because Bill Laimbeer's a criminal. Next up is the Meh. And we have, oh yes, I still have beef with this Canadian team, Toronto Raptors. Well, now thank God Kawhi left them, since I don't want to deal another second with these men. Literally. Kyle Lowry is just hopeless without himself. And then when the 76ers defeated them, I don't know what happened. Speaking of the 76ers, they're up next. Who thinks it's time to bust the process? No, literally. Joel Embiid. What to say about him? Well, now, for his life in misery, all he does is keep blaming on Ben Simmons when he's not actually on the team, and he all did it with his fault. You know, Joel Embiid, maybe you should stop blaming Ben Simmons for your own thing. Maybe Doc Rivers could have had the chance to be the next Van Gundy. For now, that's it for them. Next up is the Washington Wizards. Good God, they had a downfall since their name change. They went from the Washington Bullets to the Wizards. I know you want to keep it a bit appropriate, but bullets means also mechanics. And oh God, don't you get me started on Bradley Beal. He is literally the one person to think about it. And that's it. Next up is the Chicago Bulls. My God, if Michael Jordan was unretired, he would just go back to the Bulls and help them. Yes, Michael Jordan. Try to one-up LeBron James while you're at it, while you get back to your original team and get their dynasty back. Because literally, my team is literally taken a tiebreaker and snapped it in half. So how about you go back, Michael? And speaking of LeBron, his team is next. Now you know what I'll be saying. I'm just going to roast of how LeBron really despises... Sorry, that was a cough. About Westbrook. Well, guess what? He's still a GOAT, but literally, I think he's going to get mad when they say that Kyrie's going to be traded to their team. And good God, the team they were used to be on. And speaking of Kyrie's team, let's put him on there next to LeBron's team. I'm sorry, Brooklyn Nets, but the Boston Celtics got a very lucky revenge on you. You're a piece of cruddy New York crap that the Big Apple did not want. No, literally, 195%. This was your time to show the New York Knicks that you're not just a small thing. You're a dynasty. And look where you blew it. Yeah, literally. And yes, Kyrie Irving, if you're watching this, LeBron is your father. I don't care of what you're going to say to me next. You're going to literally be LeBron's son forever. I hope so. Next up are the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Stewart and LeBron have very dark past relationships, so let's put the Pistons on here. Oh my God, Michigan is just terrible at sports. The Detroit Red Wings, the Detroit Lions, the Michigan Panthers, the Detroit Tigers. Have I said enough that Michigan is literally a small market? Why did I put the Pistons on there? Why the Pistons? They won once and then they called it a day. Well, people, it's because Isaiah Stewart wanted to get revenge on LeBron since he poked his eye out. I know you feel anger, but don't try getting revenge on someone. This team's a downfall team, so don't forget. They're risen from the bottom. Let's put the Cleveland Cavaliers up next. LeBron and Kyrie did this team very dirty. And now Cleveland's back to being the guy that just beats it out. This team is a depression of sadness. If LeBron could be traded right now back to the Cavaliers, we can finally get Warriors versus Cavs 5. Next up is the what section. This means that the what? And where to start with the Indiana Pacers? That team is literally one of the most horrendous teams I've ever seen. I don't even think they should be competitors anymore. Maybe if the ABA didn't fold, they wouldn't have a merger. But yeah, there should be some people who like the Indiana Pacers. I'm sorry, I had to add another one. And let's add the other team, the Oklahoma City Thunders. Oh my God, what in the name of Lord did you do to yourself? They were once the Supersonics, but then relocated to Oklahoma City to become the Thunder. Which, good job, but this is the worst possibility. Kevin Durant left you for Golden State, and this is where he ended up in Brooklyn as a free agent. I don't know why you're even a team. Fold right now, OKC, and then you can stop whining of the Sonic thing back. I don't care. Steven Adams is a literal troll, and I don't trust trolls. Next up is the Charlotte Hornets. I don't want to ever talk about this team again. Consisting of LaMelo Ball being the guy that gets punched over in the face. And hey, since I almost put out half of my anger on Chris Paul, how about we get him frustrated by putting the Phoenix Suns on there? You tormented us, Suns. You did. But you were just a failure enough to get in the playoffs. You might have beaten the Pelicans. But Luka Doncic just wanted to beat Devin Booker and Chris Paul. That's all you wanted. We have 5 more, and good. Nope is one of them. Let's put the Miami Heat here. Why did they even start being a team from the beginning? Why? I really, really do not like the Miami Heat. I mean, yes, I got my dream come true of Warriors versus Celtics, but I think our battle should have been Warriors versus Heat instead. But all Jimmy Butler did was miss a throw. LOL. Let's go back to California and diss on the Sacramento Kings. This is an easy team to diss on. You're a team that's nothing but a complete pile of guacamole. Yes, I said guacamole since I don't love cursing. Now, literally, you're the one team that can't even put its heels in the mud. Let's speed up this video right now with the Memphis Grizzlies and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves really choked against Memphis and unfortunately failed. The Memphis Grizzlies did defeat the Timberwolves, but the Warriors just wanted to stomp on their faces after that play-in last year. Well, John Morant, I hope you're happy. You're going to be out for this one. The Memphis Grizzlies will be tortured into insanity thanks to your injury. Maybe if you're a free agent, then yes. Then we have one more. And what better to put in the Shaq hates you. Yeah. You know why I put that thing? I saved it for one last team. It wasn't Boston. Oh, no. It wasn't even Cleveland, Miami, Los Angeles, or even Phoenix. It is the Orlando Magic. Time to diss on them once and for all. Your team is a downfaller. You have lost everything. You don't have a draft pick. You are the most senseless team I've ever seen. You are the one team that can't even heals, and I hope you really, really, really relocate yourself to Oklahoma City to switch places with the Thunder. That's all for now, people. I hope you like this. Bye-bye.